Got it?
So 2 parts
Okay.
what?
It's 2 parts of water to 1 part of Agrifos.
Okay.
You drill a 11/64 inch hole in the tree, vertically around the tree, every 6 inches.
Okay.
Drill it about 1 inch deep. Then this is a spring-loaded syringe. You have to, it comes
Wow.
with 10 milliliters, with 20 milliliters. There's a 20 here. That's 20 milliliters. All you need is 10 milliliters per hole, per injection is the recommended amount. So you have to mark where the 10 is, and you have to notch it with a hacksaw or something like I have here.
Got it.
Because you only want to give it 10, and you can't stop it
Per hole.
unless
it's notched.
Now that's at 10.
Okay.
So you obviously put this in and you put it in the solution of Agrifos. You put it like this, lock it in. It's got Agrifos now, 10 milliliters of Agrifos solution. You then screw it into the 11/64 inch hole that you have drilled, and then you release it. And the spring forces the Agrifos into the tree, and in 2 to 10 minutes, depending on the tree, the syringe is empty and you put it in the next hole.
In 2 to 10 minutes, because it depends on the absorption value.
Exactly. It depends upon the tree. Some, like I say, only take 2 and some take 10 minutes.
Okay.
I have about 40 trees to inoculate, so I have 10 syringes. So if you have a lot of trees, you need a lot of syringes unless you want to
be doing it for the next year.
Yeah.
And how much does Agrifos, and who came up with this? Did you invent this?
No, this was invented in Australia. That's where this is made, and that's where this was invented.
Okay.
The Australians were about 2 years ahead of Davis on this thing. Davis only came up with their study about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And Davis' study is a little bit different from Australia. Davis' study recommends that you inoculate, and then 6 months later you inoculate again, and then annually thereafter. Australian study indicates that Agrifos inoculation is effective for up to 3 years. So Davis says 1 year. Australia's study showed up to 3 years. So.
And again, you're saying it's not. It's as a preventative. If it's already affected and got fungus going on it, probably not.
That's up in the air. It depends a lot upon the health of the tree.
Okay.
It would be worse than trying to save it if it's a tree. I'd certainly try it if it doesn't. But I would, if it's not infected yet, it's 100% effective as an inoculant. So if you inoculate it and you keep your annual schedule, and you have to drill new holes, of course.
Have to drill new holes. I got it.
But it doesn't hurt the tree. You don't need to cover up the holes.
You use an electric drill? What do you use it?
11/64 inch drill. It's only this far. It's only 1 inch deep, and it's only this far.
And how wide? So 11/64 is width.
This wide. And
it's
how
that
deep
wide.
Into the tree? About 1 inch in the tree. You actually screw. See, this is threaded.
Yeah.
You actually screw it into the tree, and then you release the.
So you want to do it as far as this nozzle is. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Now, This has been customized 2 ways. One, I put those
you
grooves,
notch.
and then this, when you buy it, it's squared off.
Okay.
And I put it at an angle because there's a chance that if you didn't have an angle, there's a chance that you would screw it in and it would be stopped up.
Got it.
Because you went a little bit too far and you don't know how far you're going.
Yeah.
So if you do this, it'll keep the thing from being clogged by the end of the tunnel itself.
And how do I find Agrifos, and how do I buy that?
If you're local here, are you local?
He is Grayton.
How many oak trees do you have?
We have 50? No, 20, let's say.
You would probably want to buy multiple syringes.
Yes.
There's a place in Petaluma, and I don't know, I have to look on the internet, you can find them. Do searches for sudden oak death. And this guy in Petaluma is the cheapest I could find. I spent quite a long time looking for someplace cheap because I didn't want to spend a lot of money. He has a kit, and the kit contains 10 syringes, a quart of Agrifos, the right size bit, and and some goggles, and send you this information here. It tells you
Wow.
how to clean your syringe and all. It's very good publication. I think it's about $150. And that's pretty cheap for 10 syringes.
And then-
Syringes,
and that'll-
locally you can buy it if you want to. I think Harmony sells them for about $16 each.
How many trees can I treat with that much Agrifos, do you think?
I have about 40 trees, and it takes about a quart to treat.
That bottle, that's
Yes,
a quart.
this is a quart. It costs about $28. Harmony has the best prices on Agrifos, if you can believe that. You can buy a pint there for $12.50 or something.
Because Harmony's always not that cheap.
I know,
cheap.
but
And
they are on Agrifos, so that's your best, better than any internet I can find. But if you buy the kit, 10 syringes plus a quart of Agrifos, that's your best bet I could find.
That's for $150.
Yeah, something like that.
That's a good deal.
Save a tree would cost 3 or 4 times that if you didn't save a tree and had to have it removed.
Right.
So I would highly recommend inoculating as soon as possible.
Okay.
You drill your holes every 6 inches around the circumference of the tree, and just fill the syringe, inoculate each hole. The reason why you need multiple of these is it takes from 2 to 10 minutes for the tree to absorb it. If you only had one, you could do it with one, but it'd take you forever because a tree this big around will need 10 holes. So you want to have enough syringes so it doesn't take you forever to inoculate it. Because it takes 2 minutes to 10 minutes for each one. If you have
you
10
do it all
holes,
day.
it'd take you a day a tree.
And does this explains the whole thing, even though I know I've got it on video, which is
Yes, this explains everything you need to know about the disease and about the injector.
and that comes with the kit with and the
Right.
guy in Petaluma.
Yes.
We should put you on YouTube. Who are you? Who are you though?
I'm Tom Donovan.
And you're a master gardener, obviously.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, that could be a great solution for us.
Would you like to be on YouTube? Would it be okay?
No, I'm not on YouTube.
Would it be okay for you to?
I guess. I don't even know anything about YouTube.
Okay, well, what it would do is I could post it as a sudden oak death solution,
Okay.
and then people could understand this whole because we've never heard this before,
Oh.
and
okay.
we've been for us for our trees we've been quoted $1,200 every 6 months
See, that's wrong. You only do it
to
6
treat our
months.
trees.
Annually after the first 6 months.
Yeah.
Annually. But $1,200 is a lot of money.
Well, it just stopped us from treating our trees
Yeah,
because of that. So this is important information.
How
If
many
this,
trees you say you have?
we've got somewhere around 20 trees. But
How much did you say it was again? Your quote?
well, I think when we were quoted because we decided it would be these trees we would try to save. So maybe 12 trees, $100 a tree.
Wow.
So twice a year.
That's
And
about
that's-
that's about what somebody else said, $100 a tree, and you can do it in 15 minutes. And you buy your syringes and your Agrifos. And it's easy. There's no trick to it at all.
I know.
You can spray it with a sprayer rather than injecting, but it costs probably. It takes so much of this, it probably costs you $50 a tree just for the chemical spray. It's much better, much more effective. You can, like 40, 50 trees on a quart of Agrifos, $30.
Yeah.
You could treat all the trees
Yeah.
You can,
once, and then it's 6 months later. And then,
right, and then annually thereafter.
Uh-huh.
Great.
Drill your holes.